Imagine this. You are in the United Kingdom working hard every single day in pound sterling. You're paying your wife's school fees. You bought her a car after she had a baby, and you even built her a pregnancy app. Yes, an actual app just for her. Everyone can see how much you love this woman. And while you are out there grinding, she's in your house, in your bed with another man. This is exactly what happened to Ugo. And trust me, the story does not stop there. Welcome to Top Naija Life. My name is Dr. Wes and I am your beautiful host for today. Well, we are talking about Ugo, and you all know that what happened to Ugo isn't actually good, because after he found out, instead of his wife owning up, his wife and her family tried to use the British legal system to have him deported back to Nigeria. But guess what? It backfired. She was the one who got deported. Stay with me because this story is wild from beginning to the end. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on post notifications so you do not have to miss out on any of our videos. Give this video a thumbs up and prepare to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Ugo Ogbonna. He's a tech founder based in London. Not a regular guy. This is someone who knows how to build things, how to grow a brand, and how to show up for people he loves. You all know about him, those of you who are following him on social media, how vocal he has been about his life and about his love life. He was the kind of man who does not keep his love life quiet. I mean, he talks about his wife online constantly. My wife this, my wife that, my wife this, my wife that. He was intentional, he was vocal, and for a very long time the internet loved them together. Now let us go back to where it all began. In January 2023, Ugo proposed to a woman named Jessica. The proposal was public, it was celebrated, and their love looked like something straight out of a movie. By December of that same year, 2023, they were married. Just 11 months from proposal to wedding. This is how fast they moved. Because in Ugo's words, he was intentional. He knew what he wanted. After the wedding, life moved fast. Jessica became pregnant. Ugo stepped up in every possible way. He supported her throughout the pregnancy, built her an app to make sure the pregnancy was healthy. He paid for her education in the UK and her school fees in British pounds. He was building a life for both of them. And then, in 2024, they welcomed their first child together. To celebrate the birth of his child, Ugo bought Jessica a car. Not a small thing, a car. What is called a push gift. He shared it online and people celebrated with them. This man was not just present. He was going above and beyond in ways that most people cannot even imagine. From the outside, they looked perfect. A young Nigerian couple building their future together in the United Kingdom. But behind closed doors, something was actually very wrong. At some point in the marriage, Ugo started putting things together, and what he discovered was devastating. While he was out in London working, paying bills and carrying the financial weight of the entire family, his wife was seeing another man. And not just seeing him somewhere else, the man was coming to their house, their matrimonial home. Even worse, supporters online later alleged that the child Jessica gave birth to may have actually belonged to the other man. Now, this is not an official statement yet, but the allegations are spreading across social media like wildfire. And here's what even made it even more painful for Ugo. He knew the man. He said it himself online. He said something like, "I know this man, and I know his stupid self is on my Instagram and X watching my post." When Ugo found out, he did not stay quiet. He went on X and posted everything. His exact words were, "It is crazy. You are in my house, sleeping with another man, but I'm in London working my ass out to pay your school fees in pounds. No, send your tuition to that man. He's man enough to sleep with another man's wife. He should be able to match it with his funds. Divorce finalized. Get out." That post set the internet on fire. I mean, you need to see comments. Now this is where it gets really serious. Instead of Jessica coming out and addressing the situation, her family went on the offensive. According to Ugo and the supporters who came out online to speak, after the divorce was discovered, her family plan was to have Ugo deported back to Nigeria. Can you imagine? They didn't want him responding publicly. They didn't want him winning. So they made a move, a very drastic move. They filed a false domestic violence accusation on him. Ugo was the one cheated on, but his wife's family went to the authorities and reported him for domestic violence. The goal was to get him arrested, tarnish his reputation, and ultimately remove him from the UK. But here's what happened next. Social services received the accusation and opened a full investigation. They looked into everything, and when the investigation was complete, they found out that the domestic violence was entirely false. There was no evidence. It was fabricated. The plan to deport Ugo crashed, and the fallout landed directly on Jessica. Because of the false accusation and the investigation into the household, the UK authorities took a closer look at Jessica's immigration status. She was in the UK on a dependent visa, meaning her rights to remain in the UK was tied to her husband. When the marriage ended and the false DV report was exposed, her position in the UK became untenable. She was removed from Ugo's certificate of sponsorship and the legal document that had kept her in the UK. She was deported back to Lagos, back to her father's house. He also mentioned that the car he bought for her, the push gift, he said he stopped paying for it and he let the car company come and collect it. To close the legal chapter, Ugo shared an official document from UK HM Court and Tribunal Services. The final divorce order had been granted. Jessica released a public statement. In it, she denied ever cheating on Ugo. She said she never for once was unfaithful during their marriage. Her side of the story was different. She said that their marriage has been breaking down for a while and that she had tried to leave multiple times. She said the pressure she had faced was because she had gone through a traditional Nigerian wedding and there was a cultural expectation on her to stay. According to her, when she refused to reconcile, Ugo began sharing damaging stories about her online. She said private photos and videos of her were leaked and it was spread across social blogs and social media, which caused her tremendous emotional pain. Her lawyers sent a formal legal demand to Ugo. They demanded a public apology within 48 hours, a full retraction of all statements, and 500 million naira in damages for defamation. When Ugo received the legal demand, he responded on social media with this: "Defense has advised silence on this matter. No further comments from me. All legal queries will be forwarded to my firm. Let me focus on my work." This story touched millions of Nigerians and Africans in their diaspora because it hit in so many real things. It hit on the sacrifices people make for their partners who do not value them. It hit on how immigration status can be weaponized in a marriage. It hit on the risk of being a dependent spouse in a foreign country. And it hit on the question of whether a private marriage should ever become public content. Some people praised Ugo for being transparent. Others said he should have kept the matter off social media. Some waited for Jessica's side before making up their mind. And many were just stunned on how quickly a life that looked so beautiful and perfect online could fall completely apart. What is undeniable is a man who gave everything ended up with nothing in a relationship. A woman who came to the UK on a dependent visa is now back to her father's house in Lagos, and a child is in the middle of all this, questioning its identity. Love is not a guarantee. Sacrifice is not a guarantee. And when things go wrong in a foreign country, the consequences can be severe for everyone involved. If you have a thought on this story, drop them in the comments. Was this justice? Was this karma? Or was this just something that we know little to? Let me know in the comment section what you think about all of this. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel because we bring you real stories that make you think deeper. Turn on post notifications as we have more cheating scandals coming up soon. See you later. Bye.